So we're in the Quincy Loft on the top floor. It's Quincy condos. It's $1 million listing. It's actually significantly over $1 million. And it would be very exciting if you're a Libertarian hedge fund manager in Manhattan and you just want to pied à terre in DC. From this, we're in the living room looking at the balcony. You can see the tip of the Washington Monument and the Cato Institute, as well as all the construction going on in DC and the convention center and some other recently built condos. That's all from your living room window with your balcony up on the 10th floor, which is about as tall as you can see buildings are allowed to be in DC. And this is the living room. This apartment is laid out a little differently from the other ones in this building. This is the ritzy side of the Quincy condos. The side that's on 10th Street are fairly ordinary, large, new condos that are in the $400,000 and $500,000, depending on what size they are. These are in a separate building that's just barely connected by a little isthmus to the main building. And these are 10 condos that are one on each floor, and you have a magnetic fob that makes the elevator open up into your apartment. There's nobody else on your floor. You don't share a hallway with anybody. And they're almost identical. You'll find a video of the one on the 3rd floor as well. This one obviously gets much better light and has a much better view. This new building under construction isn't going to include all of your sky. The thumbprint, the footprint is almost exactly the same. The kitchens are the same size. This has floors that have been stained dark. This looked like it was going to be a 2-floor unit, but that actually just goes to the common fire stairwell, of which there are 2. And why it's set up like this, I don't know. There's probably some reason they could not build that stairwell to continue on up to this, which is the top of the building. And this is actually kind of interesting, and I suppose actually you could actually try to make this a little office space where you have bookshelves or art along there and a chair and a lamp at the end, so that you'd effectively have a private reading space when you wanted to get away from whoever's in the kitchen or here in your living room. So I'm going to sort of go through the rest of the apartment quickly. It's really the same as the apartment downstairs. That one we videoed from the bedrooms to the living room. This one we're doing from the living room to the bedroom. This is the elevator that just opens up in your own unit based on your magnetic fob. This, as it says, is simply an exit stairs to other levels. I think this might be taped up in the wrong place because this is just a common stairwell. It's how you get to the roof, but it is not how you get to some media room or back or front terraces. The back and front terraces, well, the really patios are here, and we just saw the front one. So again, there's a huge amount of space in this hallway, but you do get this double big window of glass brick with natural light, which was really important down on the 3rd floor, and here it's quite bright. This is a cloudy day and it's really bright. There's a kind of plainish bathroom. Has a big tub, but it's actually like the Quincy themselves, the lesser Quincy's. It's nice, but I mean, it has high ceilings and has hardwood floors. It's got a lot of space. Obviously, there's a certain luxury to having your own elevator that opens up just to your apartment. This giant glass brick window letting light into the smaller of the 2 bedrooms is nice, but they're kind of plain in certain ways. Like this crazy soffit, which you actually see because it wasn't hidden somehow or put into the ceiling. And then your back window view, very similar to the one on the 3rd floor. You're just looking into the other piece of the Quincy, the less expensive Quincy's. And here again, you're just looking over at the convention center with the inevitable black helicopter flying over DC. And, you know, a construction lot, which there's a lot of around here. And then there's the master bedroom, master bath, and walk-in closet. We'll go look at that next. This is a nice closet. I don't think I actually looked in this closet on the 3rd floor. It's got a lot of built-ins and it's big. I imagine the one on the 3rd floor was the same size. This bathroom, just like downstairs, is only a shower. And it's kind of a plain shower. It's a large bathroom. Like, you could put all kinds of storage things on all this wall space. And there's this bedroom, which downstairs was furnished, so it made it more obvious that there's a bedroom, there's a sitting room piece, and then there's the balcony. And there's a walk-in closet. Downstairs, the walk-in closet didn't have nearly as much in the way of built-ins as this one does. Anyway, it's a large, we're in the walk-in closet now, it's a largish bedroom. The piece that's just the bedroom alone is not so large, but given it has a balcony and it has this sitting room area that's big enough for a small couch or a couple of chairs and a TV and things like that, it's actually larger. And then this little balcony, I mean, it's really only big enough for 2 small chairs and a table, but it's there and you can go out. Of course, you're going to see every single other person. How many other balconies can we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 or so balconies, 12 just from that. And if I went out on it, I think I might see some more wrapped around, and there's a roof deck. So obviously, it's not the place you go wandering out from your bedroom undressed, unless you want to see 20 of your neighbors in the other less expensive piece of the building. Give them a thrill. So again, plenty of hallway. This is a 1,600 square foot apartment almost, which is large in DC, especially for 2 bedrooms, even 2 bedrooms and 2 baths. But as you can see, a lot of it was used up in the hallway, which is great. I mean, it makes the bedrooms very private and protects everybody from hearing whatever's going on at opposite ends of the house. But it also uses up a lot of space that you can really only do things like put art in, or perhaps if you have a very overflowing cocktail party, people can't stand there. But you do get the bonus of the Washington Monument. I actually sold something much less expensive and smaller on a high floor in DuPont Circle to someone once who had retired with what was then a lot of money in the bank and was going to practice yoga all day and just wanted to be in a room all painted white with the sun coming in, doing yoga while contemplating the tippy top of the Washington Monument, which we eventually found for her. And this would be the same kind of thing, but with a lot more space and for more money. And there's the Cato Institute.